Right, buddy, these are the 5 things to expect ahead of Manchester United's trip to Fulham. We'll be talking about predicted team, Garnacho's last game, key players to watch, and much, much more. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Listen, the first thing to expect is changes from Ruben Amorim. Now, the team that started against Rangers was good. They got the job done, but I do think there will be big rotations needed anyway, just for rotation, but also the quality of opposition that we're coming up with today. Now, in goal, and the obvious one, I think, Bayindir will drop out and Onana will come in. Now, Amorim talked about how his rotation, it was always going to happen. Bayindir was going to start the Europa League game, and Onana's probably going to come in to start this game. Listen, Onana's been good for us. The last couple of games, he's had a few blunders, but you just want to see Onana have a confident display. It's going to be a tricky away ground to play against. Yeah, you just want to see him put in a decent performance. And in terms of my back three, I've actually changed it up from the preview. I think it's going to be Ahmad right wing back, the low left wing back. I think it'd be De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez. I think Masraoui, it was a precaution, but it looked like he was still kind of hobbling on the way down to London. Euro, again, he was limping as well, so I don't think he will be starting this game. And I think we're still trying to manage his minutes. Now, I want Lisandro Martinez in for his passing range. He's so good on the ball. I mean, that world-class assist that he plays to Bruno, we've seen it time and time again before. I want Lisandro in this game because we know the quality that he does have. And we can see it all the time because it's there. Lisandro is a very, very good defender. And he has some very, very good quality. So that would be my back five. Onana in goal. Dalot, Martinez, Maguire in the centre, De Ligt on the right, and Ahmad on the right wing back. And in terms of two midfield, Ugarte is definitely going to start. He had most of the game off against Rangers. I think it will only make sense if Amorim does bring him back in. I think Ugarte has been a bit shaky last few games. I don't know if that's with the amount of minutes, but I'm sure he will play. Now, for me, next to him, I think it should be Collier, but I don't think it will be. I think he's going to go back to Mainu. People saying he wants to see Mainu further forward. I can understand that point, but I think in terms of this game, I think it will be Ugarte in the 6 next to Kobbie Mainu. I think Kobbie Mainu can progress into one of those inside forwards. I think he has that technical ability. You get him closer to goal, and you drop Bruno Fernandes deep there. But I don't think that's... Maybe Ruben Amorim will try it, but I don't think he'll try it yet. So I think it's going to be Ugarte, Mainu. I think it's going to be Bruno in the one inside 10, Garnacho in the other inside 10, and Xerxes through the middle. I think Xerxes should start now. Listen, the big thing I wanted to talk about is Garnacho's last game. Could this be Garnacho's last game at Manchester United? We'll have to wait and see. It definitely will be sad. I remember 2 years ago, just before the World, or I don't know, I think it was about 2 years ago, just before the World Cup started, Garnacho scored that last minute goal. Ericsson played the ball to him to win Manchester United the game, and I don't think everyone would be sat here expecting that Manchester United would be looking to sell Garnacho. I hope in that he isn't. Garnacho is a very good player and someone that we must keep. Look at the options we're trying to bring in to replace him. They simply aren't sufficient enough. Anthony's gone on loan, so we're expecting a replacement to come in there. Now, the second thing, United's threat. Again, I think our threat in this game is if we just take the game to Fulham. Our form away from home has probably been better than it has. Fulham have only lost 2 games at home this season. They've got some great performances under their belts. But listen, we've shown that we can beat big teams in the Prem. And listen, you just want to see an improvement on the performance that we have. I think playing out from the back, we have to be much more confident in doing that. The press has to be much more organised and structured. I want to see us playing at a back 3 more than a back 5 and ultimately take the game to Fulham. Yes, Fulham are, I don't know how many points, but they're 10th in the league and United 13th. I think if we win, we go like 2 points behind them. It is going to be a very, very tough place to go. And I think the way that we beat this Fulham side is ultimately taking the game to them. They've got very good players. I think they got a draw with Liverpool. Yes, Robertson got sent off. Andrew Robertson got sent off. I think they've got a draw with Arsenal, draw with City. Like they are a very, very good side. And Marco Silva has them playing some very good football. So just we need to be wary of them. But in terms of United, yeah, whether that's getting players in behind, I think Ahmad wide again is absolutely key. Getting him in that wide positions where he can just drag, like, open the pitch out for him will be absolutely important. Now, the third thing to expect, Fulham's threat. Now, Fulham are a very decent side. I think Fulham, very, very good performers and very good team. That you look at the way they've played under Marco Silva has been fantastic. Now, their threat for me, it comes from their left back, among others, but I think he's a very big player for them. He has so much energy up and down the pitch, a player I like a lot. Anthony Robertson, a very, very good technical player, could put crosses into the box, and someone I would actually want at Manchester United now. The left back situation at United is obviously diabolical at the minute, but he is their biggest threat now. If you guys remember the first game of the season, we beat Fulham 1-0 with a Joshua Zirkzee debut goal. And a big threat for them was Adama Traore. I believe he started that game. It was on the 16th of August. And listen, he's always a tricky player to come up against. He's so quick, powerful, and I'm sure Martinez obviously last time had that one challenge on him. But he's going to be one to come out, and Deleu's a bit shaky at that left wing back position, so we're going to need all we can get really on that situation. And the fourth thing, a new bit in the show, key players from both teams. I kind of highlighted it there, but for United, I think it has to be Ahmad. I think he's been our best player. I'm hoping if Garnacho starts, he was very, very lively against Rangers, coming in from that inside left, so I'm hoping he can have a decent game if he starts. I just want to see Garnacho stay at United, and only just keep playing him, and I think in this game you can definitely get at their weakness. Now, in terms of other players to look out for Fulham, as I said, Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez, Pereira, who used to play for Manchester United. They've got some good players, and we certainly need to keep an eye out for them. Now, the fifth and final thing to expect is the result. Now, listen, United, last Premier League game, battered 3-1 to Brighton. I'm hoping we can come away with the draw. It is a very tough place to go. I think if United can win, it'd be absolutely fantastic, and it'd be a huge morale that we can hopefully build on. But I think in a game like this, it's going to go Fulham's way, unfortunately. But I'm going to just be hopeful and predict a draw. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. If we can come away with the win, as I said, it'd be important. We just want to see a reaction. Amorim needs these players to step up. It has been a very frustrating week. Yes, we beat Rangers, but again, there was still some warning signs there. Again, you just want to see another performance and hope that the player can come away with a decent win. As I said, Fulham are a very, very decent side. And they are going to look to exploit Manchester United. We're very weak at the moment. We haven't got many. We have got players, but we're just not playing the way that we want to be. We have a few injuries defensively. But again, we need to be confident. Ultimately, go for the win. Let me know your thoughts. They've been the 5 things to expect from Manchester United's trip to Fulham. Hopefully, we can come away with a win. Just don't make any silly errors. And I'm hoping we can come away just fine. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching.